I'm looking forward to a third season. I think this is good news for Netflix, good news for Ozark, and I'm looking forward to it. I think that the show eventually, I mean, it's called Ozark, right? And it's taking place in the Ozarks, right? And that's kind of the big concept of the show. But I think, you know, this kind of turns into a Breaking Bad situation where you get, 5 seasons or maybe even more than 5 seasons. I think it's going to get a little bit tedious with having the same kind of concept and the same Ozark storyline. With kind of the setting and the environment. So in that way, I think eventually this show, now whether they actually leave the Ozarks or not, but I think this show is eventually going to have to, maybe not in season 3, but if they go further, kind of transform into something a little bit more broader than just, this little area in this rundown town in Missouri, right, in the Ozarks. So that is something that I would say. Although, I mean, you could definitely make the counter argument in saying, well, the whole show is based around the Ozarks. If they leave it, then, the whole concept is gone. But I don't know about that, because, I mean, we have seen moments where they're not in Ozark, right? In season 1, when the kids and Wendy left, right? And they left, and they were, I believe, where were they? I think they were going towards Chicago, where they were all from, and we saw that a little bit playing into it. So and especially in the premiere too, it wasn't based in Ozark. So yeah, so I think there's definitely some possibilities there going forward. But season 3, I think, is going to be more of the same. More or less. And then eventually, I mean, if we get more seasons, we're gonna have to see where they go for this. So, anyways, I think they have a story that could go on a few more seasons. But again, I think Jason Bateman's character, if you're gonna go 5 seasons, let's say like Breaking Bad, or 6 or 7, whatever, I think Jason Bateman's character is gonna have to turn into something a little bit more than just kind of his lowly position of money laundering, if you know what I mean. So, and they have this constant storyline of, like, he wants to get out of it. He doesn't, want to keep doing this. And I think that is something that might have to change, again, if they want to do more seasons in this story. And maybe that's something that they're already building to now. So, for sure. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think of that, of Ozark being renewed for a third season at Netflix. And will you be tuning in? Will you be watching? And really, really, my main question is, which season did you like better, or which season do you feel what was just what, not necessarily that you enjoyed, but just from an objective standpoint, which season do you think was better in, like, story building, character development, and stuff like that? I would argue it was season 2, but is what it is. So let me know which one you guys liked better, because I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on that one. So anyways, guys, now let's move on to the next topic.